Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 with me, Lise. This is going to be a message from your spirit guides to you. It's what your spirit guides want to tell you, what messages that they've been trying to communicate to you. And so it was a reading that just kind of kept popping in as I was driving, and so I guess that's the reading. That's the message that wants to come out is through your spirit guide. So without further ado, some Nagshampa for me and some Nagshampa for you. All right. So right off the bat, what I'm getting also, because I'm hearing it in my right ear, um, is pay attention to your dreams. So guys, when we are our subconscious is always awake, right? But there's certain times where we can communicate more effectively with our subconscious. One of those times is during meditation, sure. Another time is when we're sleeping, because our the busy mind, the conscious mind is resting, and you can actually get the information, right? And so it's important to pay attention to your dreams. I'm hearing also, for some of you, lucid dreaming might be something that you have recently looked into, or something that you are elevating in, or maybe it's of interest to you, or there's some significance there. But if you don't know what that is, just check it out. It's when you are awake and aware in your dream. Kind of can control your own dream too, if you lucid dream enough. And you can find a way to talk to your subconscious through dream state too. Back in the day, they might call that sorcery. It's not. It's just being in tune with yourself. Yeah. But we're going to dive in, and we're going to see what messages your spirit guides have for you. What have they been trying to communicate to you? So it's going to be the strongest energies that come out. And guys, remember, not every reading is going to resonate. This is a general reading, right? So it may or may not resonate. Take what applies, let the rest fly. If it doesn't resonate, okay, it's simply not your story this time. If some pieces resonate and others don't, take what does and leave the rest. Okay? All right, let's hop in. Okay. I'm going to call into the collective spirit guides. Let's have them come through. Show me what messages. What do you want to say? What messages? What have you been trying to relay to the collective? Calling on the spirit guides in unconditional love and light. Only that in which is for my collective's highest and best good may come through. I always pray and meditate on the cards, but it felt extra important this time. The sun. We're going to keep going with this, but what messages? What more? Keep going with this message. For some of you, what I'm hearing is you have everything that you need, and to be happy, you just need to look up. Maybe some of you are focused on something right now and you haven't, come up for air is what I'm hearing. It's something like that. Like things are where they need to be and how they're supposed to be, because you have the sun, baby. It's the brightest card in any deck. Some of you could be a Leo. You don't have to be, but it's the major arcana for Leo. But it's also raw. There's some sort of, I'm hearing trailblazer too. It's like that. I'm hearing also keep going. Like you're here. I'm also hearing don't slow down. Don't take a break. Because you're working on something creatively and it's not a time to slow down. The mighty may have fallen, but you won't. Something like that is what I'm hearing. Keep going. What other messages do we have? Why the sun? The high priestess. Why the sun? Because you're wide awake and well the fuck aware. Okay, the message is very clear. Thank you. I love this deck. We are all the sun in our own universe, right? The sun, all the planets orbit the sun, right? Like something like that. It's you are because of your awareness. Also, it's also bringing more attention to the hidden knowledge, secret knowings, dream state. When we're talking about the high priestess too, you can't lose. Okay, thank you, guides. You can't lose in life. You're already where you need to be right now, and it's like brighter times ahead. It's already bright times. It's brighter times ahead. Awareness. You're so in tune and tapped in. This is also letting me know. Now, this is a little fringe, and it's just came to me now, so I know it's a channel. When we talk about the high priestess, we're talking about lunar, more of the, the subconscious, right? And the information that we get that way, but it's lunar. We have the sun, so it's saying you are like just a true force to be reckoned with. You have solar and lunar, the powers within you that are awakened. It's not time to slow down. Like, the happiness comes within your awareness because of your awareness. Some of you are also getting ideas for something that you want to do, and it's like you're not, maybe some of you aren't sure where they're coming from. These are called intuitive nudges, intuitive hits, where your thoughts are brought somewhere and you start thinking about something out of the blue, or, but it has significance, but you're not sure why. Don't pass those thoughts off. Awareness is where it's at. And when you are self-aware and aware of your surroundings, you will see how it works in life. Because a lot of humans live in the matrix, but not you. You've come out of the matrix. You physically are living in the matrix, so to speak, but you have mentally, emotionally, and spiritually come out of the matrix. So it's like literally making life bend to your will, because you understand how energy works, how life works. It's like that. Your guides just want to acknowledge how lit you are right now. The sun to the high priestess. This is intuition galore. This is a psychic, period. You can call it what you want. I mean, if we look at it, what's a psychic logically? It's somebody that has a really good intuition and understanding of themselves, but they also understand their intuition. So intuition, it's like nudges of things that are familiar. You've either witnessed it or in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? And so you become aware to what the telltale signs of certain things are, right? Well, when you also add that to understanding how physics works too, you really can do anything in life. You see that it's like life is like the world is like, I mean, it is a playground in a sense, and it's your choice if you want to expand and play in the different parts of the playground, or stay in one spot, right? Something like that. There's just an alertness, a high level of awareness. They want you to keep going. They're also, there's an emphasis on this sun to the high priestess. You are so lit right now. Some of you might get you might feel something. It's because I'm getting a lot of solar plex chakra. Your intuition, it's just on point right now, and to flow. What other messages do we have? What other messages? Because look, 10 of Pentacles. Wealth is here. There's a warning as well. You have surrounding energies, whether they're, are they physically around them? No, because this is my social media spy card, but this is also, not just mine, a lot of readers. see this as a social media spy card, Prince of Swords, but it's also a spy card too. This could be like a frenemy or somebody like, your own story, a stalker, right? To some level, right? It's almost like somebody's green with envy for your abundance. And just to beware because there's wolves in sheep's clothing, I'm hearing. Prince of Swords. What clarify that? What sign? What's the strongest sign? Like, who is this Prince of Swords? The spy. Show me for the collective. It's somebody that is very direct, comes off very aggressive, abrupt, tries to intimidate with information overloading, uses dark psychology, dark manipulation. It's something like that. It's not for everyone, but like that's what I'm getting from here. There is a warning, a foreboding. You need to be careful of who's around you right now too. You have frenemies, something like that. No, that's not for everyone. For others of you, this is simply saying that you're being watched right now. Please don't take on this energy if it doesn't resonate, because it's not going to be for everyone. And you could, what I mean, it doesn't mean like someone's peeping out your windows. Sure, it could be, but with these two cards here, it's almost like your life or you are in the, like, it's not the spotlight, but like on show or on. You have evil eye. You have people that are envious. One person in particular, and I am feeling it as a male presence because Prince of Swords to the Knight of Athames. Well, the Prince of Swords, one up from that would be the Knight of Swords, which is the Knight of Athames. So it's like a very immature, somebody that plays a lot of mind games, that is just not self-aware and stuck, and they themselves are stuck in the matrix. And it's like people that like, or this person, it's like it's just a hater, like upset at you because you grew and you see through bullshit. It's just it's but there's some sort of significance to it because they're here. So you need to just pay attention. What's the advice on that? What's the advice? You have somebody coming in. So the person that's spying on you is going to try to come in too, to kind of either find out information on what you are creating and what you're doing and how you got where you got, something like that, like got to where you got in life this far. When this might have been a person that like abandoned you or bullied you or thought you weren't shit, and then it's like, oh wait, hold on, let me come back around. I don't know, it's something like that, guys. And I don't that I don't like to focus on this type of energy in a reading because it's putrid, but it's coming out for a reason. There's somebody that's going to be coming in and playing like they can add to your already good. They cannot. You need to reject this offer. All right. And I don't know if it's in love. I don't know if it's in business, finance, career. I'm hearing all or any. This is not a good energy. You know this. People don't change overnight, and this person hasn't changed at all. That's what I'm hearing. They just found new ways to manipulate. So for some of you, cut this person off once and for all. You have some lingering energy because maybe some of you haven't shut the door on someone when you should have, right? They're asking me to remind you that sometimes the most practical choices are the most logical. Emotions really have no place in situations like that because our emotions will betray us in a certain way, right? It's what makes us human, of course, but there's certain things that you can't use the emotion. Your luck will fade if you do not reject this. it's not even like your luck will fade. Well, what is luck? Luck is like when preparation meets opportunity. So really, you put in the work, but this person is just a dark cloud looming no matter where they go, right? It's just how it is. They're so dark and full of like seething hate and disgust within themselves, and they hide it well, or they try to, but this is a Delulu person too, some mental issues, and it's just, I don't like this. They could be an earth sign, they could be a water sign, they could be a fire sign. That's what I'm getting. They don't have to be, or maybe they have that in their chart. You need to reject this. And once this is rejected, it's going to close that door forever. So for some of you, it's just like you haven't, you got to, just somebody that wants to get into your energy, that wants to, either, a lot of times people that want to, it's like take what you have by taking the ideas or something. It's like, but what people don't realize is nobody can do what you do, guys. Whatever it is that you do, that's your niche, that's your thing. So it's like there is no competition. First of all, people shouldn't compete where they don't compare. That's number one, says my collective, or I say for you, because it's the freaking truth, right? But also, my collective only competes with themselves. So it doesn't even matter if 100 people were doing this thing that you were doing. You're unique in your own right, and you're making it in your own way. You forged your own way and your own path, and you didn't like stay with the mainstream everyday, like people that live in the matrix, and they only see it from like narrow-mindedness, right? 3D materialistic ways, when in reality you were bettering your own life, and this abundance came out of that. What is coming in for you is not for them. What you have accomplished is not for them. It will bring bad luck, as in your creativity, your mind, your emotions will all go downhill. They will suck the life out of you because of how they have a void to fill within themselves. And it's so black and dark and hollow that it will just keep sucking the life out of you. I mean, whatever you like broke away from or are trying to, you got to do a clean. You got to, because cleanse too. What other messages do we have? Show me. Keep going. What do you mean? Okay. There's going to be a conversation about some kind of quick and swift conversation about how you've accumulated all that you've accumulated, Empress. Look, Eight of Wands, fast communication, or like darting communication, again with the Knight of Wands. I'm getting like a love bombing energy here. Communicating about your abundance. Everything the Empress touches turns to gold. Some of you could be may have had a kid with this person. You don't have to, but don't open this conversation up. They just want to extract information, is what your guides are saying. Look. Yes. Harvest is here. Judgment. What we reap, we sow. All right. Well, in this deck, the harvest is for how you sowed the seeds, nurtured the garden. That's going to be how you reap the reward. So what you're reaping now, someone wants to manipulate you. It's like, I've been watching you and I've seen where I can take you to higher places and we can do this and this. Right? No, they just want to come in and destroy it. But the judgment is not that you're harvesting. You're giving exactly, yeah. Judgment on, look, when I put the cards down, on devil and on negativity, some kind of that, right? It puts them in some sort of, they want to put you in some sort of, maybe they did in the past, you were, in some sort of paranoia, right? Scared, something like that. But you nixed it and you went away. You rejected it. See you later, bye. You took the pain and you turned it into power. And Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. And then you defended your own self by diving deep, Lord of shadows of death, and put it like killing a part of yourself that by healing it, you grew out of it, right? And then you killed what no longer served. See you later, bye. But the message is the drama and trauma, you're over it with the Five of Wands. There also may be 5 others involved. There might be a group, right? And they send one out. It's something like that. There's a warning here, guys. Just remember where you started over from. Then the High Priest, which is the Emperor, which is you. We already have the Empress here. But the High Priest, would be the High Priest in this deck, would be the Hierophant. Number 5, the Hierophant to the Queen of Athens. Highly enlightened. So like if we were looking at this in biblical terms, I'm using this as an example. The Hierophant, the High Priest is equivalent to a Pope. In spiritual terms, would be equivalent to a Buddha, right? Like that. And something about truth, logic, and boundaries and cutting off, having a strong cutoff game so that you could move forward. You learned what you needed to learn. You saw the drama and trauma. You got over it because you healed from what was done to you, because you didn't have this in you, because it was put on you. And so then you healed whatever you needed to heal. You worked through whatever you needed to work through that was put on you. And then you moved on with your life. Starting over. Taking the knowledge and the wisdom and applying it to logic. Applying it in real time. And it created forward movement for you. And the message is to keep going. There is just a strong emphasis here on lingering losers in the background trying to sneak in. I mean, you always will have waspy energy around, but keep hearing it again. People don't change overnight, and this person hasn't changed at all. Like it now this could be a group, and then one person in particular is popping out because their ego is so big, whether male or female, they think, well, I can steer this person down a road, and it's like plotting behind the scenes to basically get what's yours. It's just so, it's like they're showing me pictures now of like the Wile E. Coyote again with the Roadrunner, and I've seen this before in reads months ago. It's just pathetic. It's just like somebody trying to play tricks because you are who you say you are, and that bothers people. How dare you be real? How dare you walk the walk? Like what? Oftentimes, your peace will disrupt the chaos in others. It's just how it is. Like, how could you be? How can he be so peaceful? And they want to disrupt it because they themselves are disrupted. Think about this. A normal, sound-minded person wants the best for everyone, right? Like, when they win, we cheer, right? But not everyone's like that. There are people out there that are just so riddled in their own self-hate, and they try to hide it really well. It's just yucky. But let's hop out of this energy. The warning is out. Let's see what we have coming in. Any other messages? It's just, that's the strongest message that wanted to come out. So take what applies, let the rest fly. Show me. Anything else? She's back out. The High Priestess. Look, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. High Priestess. High Priestess, 2 different decks. Now we're going to hop into this deck. We'll see. That's why I use multiple decks. So confirmation bias, can step off. For the longest time, as a reader, I'm a logical person, so anything outside of like logic, right? I'm open-minded, but I didn't ever want to steer anyone wrong, so I would use multiple decks, and the same cards would come out multiple decks. The messages would still come out. So, I mean, that amongst other things, I'm a believer, true believer. I'm convinced. All right, show me this message. What do you mean? Right. Whatever that what is trying to come in means good, wants to put you in some sort of mind fuckery, because for some of you, when your mental is focused elsewhere, you deteriorate in other areas in life where you normally should be thriving. It's something like that. Maybe some of you, you just got your confidence back after it was knocked down or something. There's someone here that wants to put you in some sort of psychosis. It's showing it. Look. Then with the devil, because of who you are with the Queen of Pentacles, loving, caring, kind, compassionate, a great parent, whether male or female, wonderful in business. You make things happen by doing it, and it's on earth because of who you are on earth, right? Every suit is a different element. Pentacles are earth, but it's also because of who you are. Somebody wants you to slip up. That's so weird. But there's another message here too. This is so cool. Look. 6 of Cups in one deck. 2 of Cups in another. We're going to take the High Priestess off and see what's here. The Empress. Yes. So Empress, don't worry, because by your guides want to let you know that this is a test. That's what all this whole message is. There's some sort of test that's coming to an end, or it's coming up, and you need to pass this test. If you pass by keeping rejection, keeping no contact, cutting someone out of your life for once and for all, starting a no contact and sticking to it, however that works for you, know this. Soulmate, love, abundance, you. It's also showing in business, making the proper choices for the fucking abundance. That's what I got for you. Like nothing can faze you and nothing can beat you. I'm hearing, now I'm not saying that, but I heard if we didn't kill him with kindness, we could kill him with an axe. That's some dark humor, I know, but yeah, this is a good reading. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may also be spiritual. You may also have fallen prey or victim to whatever this person is. Like you may also be spirit, because there's an emphasis on this, right? You're obviously some sort of spiritual if you're watching this, or you get something out of it, right? But there's something about, there was a lot of, your light was being overshadowed. Like, people are just fucked when they think they can manipulate you. But will wonders never cease? Right. It's like you were this crystal that just came out of the cloud and there you were. Something like that. Through the darkness, you found the light, but also beauty through pain. Something like that. In the stillness, the blessings came because of the focus, leadership, and the miracles. Miracles, purity. Something about the miracles, right? Like this is a miracle. If you look at it, like imagine being here and like it would be a miracle to see 2, not 1, but 2 rainbows at night, right? Something like that. Your purity, some of you may have 1 green eye or 1 blue eye, or that might be significant to you. A green eye, a hazel eye, something like that. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting that. Others of you, a white husky might be significant to you. Swans may be significant, snow leopards, canaries. This one wants to be seen. Flow, going forward, voyage. You can't take, you are going, like you have bright times ahead. It's brighter times ahead because you got this, guys. Look, flow as you're moving, as you're going forward, because you're on for a fucking voyage of your life. No take backs, like, see you later, bye. You didn't believe in me? Cool. But you don't get to come back in. It's like that. That's what I got for your collective. Please let me know if this reading resonated, and hit that like button. Love you guys. Bye.